Shout out to my kids, shout out to my family, shout out to everyone, shout out to everyone in the challenge. This is day 8 of the challenge. This is my day 963 straight of burpees discipline. I figured a little active recovery. I've been going hard. I did like back-to-back weighted routines with the giant style. So we're doing like an active recovery day. Figure if anyone wanted to talk about the challenge, we could. Or I just breeze through some one pumps. And yep, that's what we're thinking. And it'll be a couple active recovery days, and then we'll jump into another harder one on Saturday. Make sure I'm drinking at least a gallon of water. One. Two. Three. Four. Five. Six. What up, Leo? I think that's Leo. What up, bro? Much love. Get it done. Yep. Active recovery, man. Just got off work. Probably 13, 14-hour day today. Freaking tired, man. But we did back-to-back weighted routines. Got some good volume in yesterday. Some 40-pound giant styles, some 20-pound giant styles. Five pumps with the 40 on, with 20 on. And then we just repped out with 5 pumps all the way till we got our 100. And the day before that, we did a freaking weighted routine also. Sets of 10, 2 pumps. And then before that was a lot of bar work, those muscle up days. So yeah, it kind of accumulated. I'm pretty tired, bro. I know the feeling, Leo, trust me, bro. That's why I say sometimes, like, it definitely affects the workouts, but it must be done. So don't be hard on yourself. You already got like a crazy ass freaking routine in, which is freaking just elite level shit. But I know how it is, the burnout catches up. Those long hour work days, they affect your workouts for sure. But the work day it'll feel easier while you're at work, but by the time you get home, it's like the work day gets all your energy, you know? I get it. Especially when you've been training as many days as you have and been going as hard in the paint as you have. You too, Leo, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, freaking, there's been a lot of days I've showed up on camera, especially in the summers, long summer days, and freaking in the trench work, bro. Plus the stress of running the business and all the kids and everything. It adds up. It all matters, you know. But we just stay strong either way. And as long as we're not too hard, we understand sometimes our workouts are going to be good. Sometimes they're not. Some weeks are going to be better than others. Some weeks are going to be great. Some weeks are going to be terrible. We're working men, we have families and kids to take care of, responsibilities, stresses of life, and then work, we have to make that money for our families first as a provider. So yeah, man, I'm talking like digging trenches, laying pipe, and then doing blueprints and freaking being complete. I have no safety net. I'm in charge of the job. Anything that happens falls back on me. You know what I mean? I don't got bailout money. You know what I mean? The stresses of business, and I have a very small company. So, could you imagine bigger companies? Jeez, couldn't imagine that level of stress. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I figure I'll chat with you guys, doing my 1 pumps. What up, A-Train? Let's go. We all gotta eat. That's right, Unc. What up, Unc? burpees to eat and eat to burpee. How you guys liking the challenge though so far? I'm having fun with it. Jesus Christ. First Leo and then Dan comes out. That was crazy yesterday. I don't know how you guys do that shit, bro. I just want to make it in 2 hours, honestly. And then you got Zays was beast, Unks was beast, and then you got I think even Officer Burpee got a couple minutes quicker than Zay so far too.
No.
But I'm sure Zay's gonna beat his own time. Just crazy. This is another epic challenge, you guys. Thank you so much. And you get closer to the camera so I can read. Left. 12. 13. 1, 4. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. And 1. 2. 3. 4. 25. What up, Jacob? Blessings, bro. Real life and this YouTube thing. Real life is real. Yeah, this YouTube thing is real life too, because this shit ain't easy showing up like this every day. I like the routine a lot, but I like that. I like last year's challenge better. Weight vest gang, yeah. Last year's challenge was brutal. Everybody showed up and showed out too. What up, Hulk? Hope you're feeling better. You're still getting your work in, I see. Great work, that's what's up. That's what matters. You do you like all of us challenge. It's just to get to our goals that we did not know that was a goal. Yeah, true. Everybody's elevating on this challenge, bro, just like last year. Not just the winner, man. Everybody elevates. If you put in the work in the challenge, there's no way you're not starting the year off stronger than you were before. And there's no way you're not reaching another level. Because a lot of us been training weekly or daily throughout the whole year, and this is still a challenge. Especially the giant and the beanstalk routine. For me, it's a freaking crazy challenge. Just to get to 2 hours is my goal, and everybody's already getting, now Dan's got down to almost an hour 10 minutes. Everyone's elevating because now Leo set the bar, and then now everyone was after Leo. Catch the ginger man if you can. Now everybody's after Dan. Catch that. I knew it was going to be like that because the savages in this, the sharks in this routine, the sharks in this challenge are nothing to be messing with, bro. It's elite level stuff. I already knew that the time was just gonna get lower and lower and lower. It's gonna be less and less time to do that routine with you guys. And then it was gonna push me to always try to keep up with you guys. I love it. Like last year, I did things I never did before. I might have failed at a couple of the routines. My workload, work and everything had me fatigued. I tried the shot caller mid through the challenge and I was already like freaking tired. It was like a nighttime attempt. So I gotta go back to that one. But still, never did 250 Navy SEAL burpees with the 40-pound vest on. Did it, you know what I mean? So still elevated, bro. What up? What up? Oh my gosh, that was weird. Hope, yep. That's what's up, Hope. The challenge is motivating you. I don't know where I just shot up. There we go. That's what's up. I'm glad that the challenge is doing that for you, Hope. That's what's up. You guys all happy? That's what's up. I don't even work out. Shee. Thank you, Leo. I appreciate you, man. You're always pushing me. Elevation. We gotta climb. Literally climbing. That's why I like the concept. Not only am I a giant, obviously, but bro, I gave you guys the beans, bro. Like, that's not the way the story goes. But if you guys know the story from back in the day, the giant and the beanstalk, you guys are supposed to get up. The people were in poverty and they got magic beans to go up the beanstalk because there was a land of much more abundance, but the giant was controlling everyone, and you had to get to the giant to slay the giant so that you could get all the blessings. That was pretty much the point of it. So the story here with me is I gave you guys the beans, bro. Like, let's go, elevate, you know what I mean? You already know I'm supposed to lose. I'm supposed to lose, bro. You know what I'm saying? We all inspire each other, that's right. What up, Clay? Let me hit a couple more reps, bro. Getting cold. It's 25 down. Let me hit a 25 clip so I can at least get to 50. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 2. 43. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 50. We Mexican food. We stay having beans. Fucking Leo, bro. They magic beans, bro. Cheeky baby. You been watching? Shiki, how you liking it, bro? How you liking the challenge? $50 now. It's kind of nice only having to do 100 though. That extra 25 is a drag. Sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. You already know, Unc. Hell yeah, Shiki. You already know. Kicking ass, boy. What up, Jacob? Let's get to 75. Another 25 clip real quick. Feel better though, getting the blood flow. after work, if I would have just laid down, I would have just stiffened up. Even though you feel like laying down when you get home, sometimes it's better just to jump straight into the routine, especially if it's a small routine like this. I understand taking a nap or chilling for a second for the bigger routines, but for the smaller routine like this, just jump straight into it sometimes. Probably do this 2 days in a row, so hopefully I can let the muscles adapt from the previous work so that we can try to make another attempt getting up the beanstalk. Well, I made it up, but quicker. I mean, get up the beanstalk quicker. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. How you liking the challenge, Jacob? 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 6. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 3. 74. 75. I love it. Testing me and mental in different way. Great way to train. Also can get really creative with it, my brother. That's what's up. That's what I like to hear, Jacob. How does this not have a moderate? Which one do I moderate, Jacob? All your channels? I'm gonna do this one. I don't know how I don't have used that. I'm glad you guys are liking it though. That was some crazy shit Dan did, huh? Freaking defending champ right there. The new gingerbread man. Dan's the furthest up the beanstalk so far, and Leo's right behind him. I think Officer Burpee's right behind that, and Zay's right behind Officer Burpee, and then who else? Yoga Unk is right behind that, and then I'm probably right behind Unk. Well, you know. Gingerbread Man Dan. That was some beast ass shit though. Your shit was beast, bro. I tuned into that yesterday and I was like on the way driving back home from work, and I was just like, bro, what is happening right now? And then I seen you said you thought he's gonna beat your time. I said, oh shit, I didn't even know. And then when he got to that last like 85 to 90, I was like, oh shit, I think he might beat Leo's time. "17 minutes. Yeah, you were 127 and he was 110. It's crazy. 17 minutes. I'm pretty sure even on the next time around, if you really wanted to do it again on like a Saturday when you're not working those long shifts, like first thing in the morning, like you usually do the big routines, I'm pretty sure you could beat your own time. Because I've seen a couple spots on the routine where you started failing. I think if you would have possibly paced yourself a little earlier in the routine, just a little bit more, so that when you got to the end, you were able to push through quicker, you might have been better that way. Or you might not even fail on those same reps. Now that you did the routine, you got even stronger. So you might be able just to move just a couple more quicker. I don't know. I can't even, I'm saying like, I'm just thinking as me watching you, because fucking there's no way in hell I'm getting anywhere near none of you guys. I'll be the first to say that. Freaking praise, bro. Like I said, I want to get if I could get 2 hours, I'll be so happy with myself, bro. Like just as myself, like 2 hours, bro, I'll be happy, dude. You know what I mean? I'm just enjoying this whole thing. I always tell myself I'm not gonna give up and not try to win, but because that's just not me. But I already was expecting to lose. You know what I mean? Which is fine. That's how I go into most of my burpees battles, because realistically, what advantage do I have doing burpees, bro? Now, if it's some raw strength shit, I might have a chance. I'm good laughing myself. I'm gonna chill on the weekends for now. Yeah. I'm gonna do it with the 35 pound, then that's it. Oh man, that's gonna be crazy, Leo, because I did like 10 of them with the 40, and that shit was at 2 minutes. At like go, and then at the 2 minute mark, go again. And bro, that shit was hard to do 10 of them. And then to do 10 more with the 20 pound felt way lighter, but it was still hard. That's an insane pace. Dan has been training crazy to build that muscle pain tolerance. Yeah, Dan's got, you're one of the highest endurance I know, bro. Muscular endurance, for sure. And you can handle crazy pain too. You guys are both beasts. Getting cold. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. Let's check out. Fuck Dan. No, and he was saying when he was first trying it before he went the whole routine, he was just doing them, getting frustrated and pissed, and he's like, I'm really beginning to start not to like you, Giant. He's all, this fucking shit sucks. I was like, hearing that come out of Dan's mouth, I was like, job well done. We did it. 85. All right. But you know, I've been doing the giant styles fucking for a long time. Even from, even when I went to LA, you did like 3, I want to say you did 3 in a row, Leo. When you first tried it, you did a couple, then you're like, let me see if I can get 3 in a row. Either 2 or 3 without coming up. You like did them in a row without the pop up at the end. That was pretty crazy. Yeah. We suffer and laugh after. It's all love. Hell yeah, it's all love. The best kind. 85. 86. 7. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 4. 95. 6. 7. 98. Gretzky. Hundo down. That's it. Got our 100 in for the challenge. What up, what up? Oh, you did a double? Hell yeah. Leo. That shit was sick though. Oh, hope you guys are enjoying it though. That's what's up. I'm gonna get my meal in and get to bed early. It's a long work week, of course. The worst times. Just catching up from the rain. And you know, with landscape, everything grows in the rain, especially weeds. So just a lot of extra work. I do swimming pools too, maintenance on them. I got some sprinkler installations coming up, sod installation coming up, couple cleanups, and then my maintenance. So January is actually, believe it or not, for around the US, usually January for landscaping gets slow, but in Southern California, sometimes it doesn't. It was like this last year too during the challenge. And then my birthday's on the 23rd. I don't know what I'm gonna do for my birthday. Whatever I do, I gotta add a 0, right? So I'm gonna be 43, so I gotta do 430 burpees of some sort on the 23rd of January. Thanks, Woney. Appreciate it. You have a great night too, Leo. Bless up everyone. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Just talk about the challenge, get my burpees done, and that's it. We're done. Connect God through health to make it right. She's from the gutter up. Very important, all the way from the gutter up. All the way up the beanstalk, baby. Into the clouds above the madness. Blessings to my people. I'll do 430 for you as well. Get it, Leo. Last year was dope. We did 420, right? 420 with the vest, the 40 vest on. It was easy work for you, but I was dying. It was cool. That was another one too. I think that was like freaking, we did that shit in the evening too, I think. So freaking, I definitely was getting off work late again. Because we did that shit like in the evening, I remember, because it was dark out. And I don't even think I did anything for my birthday that day but those burpees. I think I worked. And then we did the routine. I don't even think I went out to dinner or nothing. Do something this year. All right, guys. Peace, man. Salute.